Welcome to Pete's World of Poisonous Plants. Today we're diving into the tangled hedgerows of Britain to uncover a climbing plant with a reputation far nastier than its innocent little flowers suggest. This is White Bryony, Latin name Bryonia dioica. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a fast-growing vine. It scrambles up fences, hedges and hedgerow trees, twining its green tendrils wherever it can get a grip. It produces clusters of small white-green flowers and later gleaming scarlet berries that could easily be mistaken for currants. But behind this pleasant facade lies a plant steeped in poison, folklore, and a history of deadly remedies. The poison within. White Bryony belongs to the cucumber family. Yes, cucumbers, melons, pumpkins, and this devil hiding in the hedgerow. But unlike its tasty cousins, White Bryony is loaded with cucurbitacins, bitter compounds designed to stop animals eating it. They're highly toxic even in small amounts. The root is the deadliest part. Large, fleshy, and vaguely human-shaped, it was once used in so-called herbal medicine. A powder made from bryony root was a violent purgative. It emptied the stomach and bowels with ferocity. In reality, it caused severe vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal cramps, dizziness, dehydration, and sometimes collapse of the circulatory system. The berries are especially dangerous to children. Just a few bright red berries can trigger poisoning, with symptoms of nausea, pain, and collapse. Historical poisonings have been recorded across Europe, with children mistaking the berries for edible fruit. A tool of murder. Did anyone ever use White Bryony as a murder weapon? While it lacks the fame of deadly nightshade or aconite, there are suggestions in old records that bryony root was occasionally slipped into so-called witches' brews, and at least one coroner's record from the 17th century mentions fatal bryony poisoning. The truth is, the root's harsh, burning bitterness made it a poor choice for secret poisoning. A victim would know immediately that they'd swallowed something vile. But it certainly killed, often by accident. Folk healers used it as a remedy for ailments ranging from dropsy to chest complaints. Too often, the patient never recovered. The English Mandrake. Perhaps the strangest part of White Bryony's story is its link with myth and superstition. Because its thick, forked root often looks like a distorted human body, people called it the English Mandrake. Real Mandrake, Mandragora officinarum, was legendary for its magical properties, its screaming roots, and its role in witches' potions. In medieval Britain, true Mandrake was rare and expensive, so cunning folk sometimes substituted White Bryony root instead. They even carved the roots into doll-like figures, selling them as protective charms or fertility talismans. Of course, no magic was ever proven, unless you count its ability to make someone violently sick as a spell. Folklore and fear. White Bryony grew a reputation in rural England as a plant of danger and deceit. Farmers warned children never to eat the berries. Herbalists treated it with suspicion, knowing its root might cure or kill, and its nickname, English Mandrake, tied it forever to dark magic, superstition, and the shadowy world of hedge witches and folk healers. Even today it creeps unnoticed through our countryside hedgerows, its tendrils reaching skyward, its berries glowing like tiny warning lights. Most walkers don't give it a second thought, but our ancestors feared it for very good reason. Final thoughts. White Bryony is a plant that perfectly embodies the blurred line between medicine and poison, myth and murder. Its berries are bright and tempting, but they hide a brutal truth. Its root was once mistaken for mandrake, but instead of magic, it delivered misery. So next time you're wandering through an English hedge, and you see those clusters of red berries twining up the fence, remember, this is no humble cousin of the cucumber. This is a killer dressed in country clothes. Thanks for watching Pete's World of Poisonous Plants. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again for another dark tale from the deadly side of nature.